Don't you guys love Israeli propaganda? I think that, like, pretty much all Israeli propaganda is actually just accidental anti-Zionist propaganda. It's so bad. I feel like they design it in focus groups of, like, already convinced fanatical Zionists, and it's like, yeah, this is going to work, this is going to run well. Because otherwise I don't know how else to explain it. Like, I saw a video a couple of weeks ago from the Israeli ambassador to the UN, which is a pretty important position for, like, a state diplomat as a whole, especially of Israel, because Israel relies a lot on propaganda, diplomats doing propaganda and stuff. And this guy, honestly, he's like an actual real-world Borat. And, like, half of all Israeli propaganda is this. It's just real-world Borat. Except where Borat was just an innocent moron, this guy is like a genocidal maniac. Well, like, this guy, Danny Danon, the Israeli ambassador to the UN, wrote, "I'm inviting you to take a look inside the UN's official bookstore where inflammatory books are sold, including a children's book that compares the horrors of the Holocaust to the so-called suffering of the oppressed Palestinians. This is a narrative the UN chooses to promote. But the book, written by hostage survivor and hero Eli Sharabi, is nowhere to be found. A disgrace." Have you thought maybe that guy's book sucks ass? And maybe Eli Sharabi actually didn't do anything interesting? Like, is getting kidnapped something that makes you a hero? Why does getting kidnapped make you a hero? They're just giving out participation medals now? I'd say that getting kidnapped is just something that, like, happens to you by accident rather than something that makes you a hero. Maybe the reason this book is there and his book isn't there is because just being kidnapped doesn't make you special. And honestly, most people don't give a single flying fuck about the Israeli hostages. Maybe that's also why. We have hostage fatigue. Let's check out his video and you can see precisely what I mean with the Borat stuff. It's just such shitty propaganda. Like, if you want people to hate Israel, just show them Israeli propaganda most of the time and they'll get it, honestly.
I'm here at the entrance of the UN's...
For one, what the fuck is this accent? Have you ever heard anyone speak like this? It's like someone putting on a fucking, I don't even know, like a hybrid German-Russian accent in like an action movie or something. This is ludicrous. What the fuck is this?
Official bookstore. I'm going to ask them if they have the book of Eli Sharabi.
This is like Arnold Schwarzenegger intentionally making his own accent even worse. What the fuck is this?
Who was in Hamas captivity. I heard they have other books in this
Just listening to him talk is incredible.
play. Join me. Let's see it. Do you sell this book by Eli Sharabi?
Of course not. It's garbage. The guy knows immediately. Of course not. We don't carry that shit. Fuck off.
No, you cannot find it here.
We don't sell. We've never carried it.
The UN is obliged to sell my shitty fucking book. Or else.
Look what you can find at the
Look what you can find at the children's section.
at the UN official bookstore. A book about the suffering of the Palestinian.
Oh no. Palestinians are humans. I can't believe it.
Look at the picture. You can see the resemblance to the horrors of the Holocaust.
To the horrors of the Holocaust. I mean, not really. I can't really discern what those things are even supposed to be. But even if it was, I mean, who gives a fuck?
Shameful.
Shameful? Why? Can you explain? Can you explain this? Why is it shameful? If you want to make people anti-Zionist, just show them Zionist propaganda. It's so bad. It really is just so fucking bad. Zionists are in trouble lately. They're in big fucking trouble. Because their usual strategy of just pointing at things and insisting they're, like, by default self-evidently bad doesn't work. If it ever really worked, I just think, honestly, most people never paid attention to Israeli propaganda. And most of the way that they were propagandized was through the Western mainstream media, which dialed down the ridiculousness quite a bit. So now that people are being more exposed to, like, actual, like, authentic pro-Israel propaganda straight out of Israel, they're seeing stuff like this and it's like, wow, this is what they're like? These people are psychopaths. How dare you carry a book about the suffering of the Palestinians by us, by me, the Israeli ambassador to the UN, rather than this shitty book about some guy whose only claim to fame is that he lost a battle and got taken as a prisoner of war once. Whoa, great. I mean, that doesn't sound very interesting at all. Who would read this shit? Even people who pretend to care about the hostages would definitely not read this shit. No one wants to know about this. Like, who buys books like this in the first place? It's not even written by the guy anyway. This shit's always ghostwritten for a quick buck from like a publisher who wants to give you like a little bit of a contract so they can make a slight little bit of money off selling shitty ebooks to morons who never actually end up reading them. No one cares about this garbage. They might actually care about a half-decent, well-illustrated children's book, though, of actual relevance to real issues in the world. Yeah, that makes sense. Israelis don't understand how repulsive they are to everyone else. Like, Zionists just do not understand. Everyone else thinks they're repulsive and disgusting. And I like it, and I want it to continue forever.